Trust me, gay is in, gay is hot. I want some gay. Gay it's going to be.
Gay it's going to be, and today it's going to be me. No, I'm just letting you know. I'm gay every day. Are you gelling? So good to see you. Pamela SP Butterfly. Summer Savage is in the house. Blake Reed in the house. Doctor, love your face. You're always here with us, I promise. Whether you're here in spirit or not, you're always here in spirit. It is a happy day, guys. It is a happy day, Jane. I'm going to tell you why. Because we're going to have a funny marathon. No, I'm just kidding. We're not running anywhere. I'm not trying to die. But I'm wearing some goldenrod. If you can think of what I should put on the said shirt, I found some goldenrod. But let's pop up, and we're going to start with the amazing Mandy.
Hi.
Then the Savage Summer.
Hello.
Hello, my little friends. I'd like to say hello while I pop up.
Hello, my pretties.
Kareen, so good to see you. SP supporter Nancy Allen. Judy Lee, thank you, everybody. Diane McGraw. Indigo Twins. Love the Indigo Twins.
Amen.
You're not running. Yeah, I'm not running anywhere. Nope. It is a holiday for me, and this holiday will be not doing anything crazy.
Hey, Pamela.
That's right.
My
You can pop
holiday
up as many as you want. Pop up whatever you want to do.
Mine is doing laundry.
Yours is doing laundry.
People. The beautiful
people. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. Bah. See, hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. So I wanted to say thank you, because a lot of people don't seem to realize everything that the mods do. And I will tell you this. Simple story. Simple. 90 times out of 10. 90 out of 10 times, I'm going to be having a mental breakdown of some kind of crisis mode. And Summer helps. Mandy helps. And of course, can't go anywhere without Doctor Who, because I can't tell you how many times I messaged the group, and I do, I'm not having a good day. I'm a little sad. This is what's going on.
You okay? You okay? You okay?
Yep.
You okay?
And we all call, we get on the phone, and you guys give me a purpose, and you give me a family. Like, yeah, I'm close to everybody in the chat, but I'm really close to you guys.
Yeah.
And then of course,
yeah.
Love the Pearl.
Of course, Pearl. We love Pearl.
Because, and when I was getting all the hate things,
Pearl?
right? When I got all things about we're supposedly trying to buy our way into SPTV, I'm pretty sure I was born into it. I don't got to buy shit.
Yeah, right?
I didn't buy shit either.
Right? And if I want to show some love and support to someone who's going through a really horrific time, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it rain. I'm just going to make it rain.
Because that's what community and friends do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And that's what a lot of places are missing. Growing up inside, you don't realize all that you're missing until you see other people have it. You see other people have their friend groups, and you're like, man, that'd be nice. Cool.
Yeah, but we have our own friend group.
Yeah. We got our little family chat. We have our, talk about everything, anything and everything. And if you guys have not subscribed to these two amazing people, and we're missing we're missing one half of the Cultology.
That's why I put Cultology Twin B. Yeah.
You should have put Twin 1 or Twin 2.
I'm not Thing 2, Thing 1. We're talking about merch, and we're talking about
Thing 1 and 2.
Yeah, we're thinking about it. We're already talking about that, girl. We've already got it. It's already been.
Yeah, we already know that she's gonna pull like a miracle out, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, that's our logo!"
Yeah,
right?
like that. That's what she did with the Cultology Twin logo. I was like, "Holy crap, that's so good!" Like,
and in case you guys have not got to see, I think you guys got to see but I'm gonna show you. Is it going to let me?
Yes, I am Twin B, Heather. You were Twin A. You do all the hard stuff.
Here are the new shirts. A lot of people have been asking about them. It is I am OT420 F sign toe. Of course, the beautiful green smoke. And then we've got, ascend to the higher level. And then we've got my little logo. It is now in the shop. And then it's got the Cariotti on this sleeve. And it's got the Liz on this sleeve. And the best part, guys.
So
Nico.
cute.
It's so good. It's so good. It's a great shirt. And guess who designed it?
Yeah, you grab
I
it.
won.
I
I
want
wonder who
one.
did that.
I wonder who did it too. I think
wonder
it's a
who did
Dr.
that.
Heather.
Yes.
I think it's a Dr. Heather.
Dr.
Oh, we have Sophia in the
Heather.
chat. See, now we just need Sophia to join us. You want to join us, Sophia? We'll make
That'd
this
be
a
so
group
fun.
party.
Pamela SP Butterfly.
Oh, Kathy O'Toole. We have Poet. We know Poet is part of the 420, the OT 420.
He goes, I know what t-shirt
Someone
I'm
else
buying
is part of
next.
the OT 420.
Hi, Heather. Hi, my love. We love you.
I might be.
What are you talking about?
Are you drinking the root beer? Are you drinking the root beer? Man, I want to try one of those so bad.
Nice.
I'm telling you, Indigo Twins 420 forever. The devil's juice. I don't know if I'd say it's the devil's juice, but you know what? We're going to try something new, and I'm going to
It's
surprise
like-
you too. We're going to do this. Anybody that wants to come and say hi, ask it one question. So let's limit that. You're more than welcome to come on here. You are more than welcome. So let's do this. We go invite. I'm going to scare all of you. What if one of the
Oh my
questions
God.
is, will you marry me?
Oh, God.
Are you ready? You ready, Summer?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, bring it up.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. So anybody, you're more than welcome to come join us. Anybody can pop on, say hello, come do what you need to do. Kareen, if you just want to pop in and say, hey, I want to have
If you want to hit that StreamYard button right there.
You can.
Under
You just click
Liz,
it,
right?
and then we'll
You
pop
just
you
click
in.
it, and we'll pop you in.
Clickety click click. Otherwise, we're just going to
Click,
answer
click.
anybody's questions. DJ, yes, you are.
I'm
DJ,
sorry. Hold on. Angela,
Please.
can I change my camera angle so I can see you? We can see you better. Yes, I can. I can do this. Hi. Is that better? Or do I
Yep,
need to
anybody
get-
can come. Anyone at all. 420. Oh, here's our
Uh-oh.
first one. You ready?
Nico!
Here we go. Hello.
Hi,
Welcome. You are an amazing person, and thank you so very much for all that you
got
do.
the orb. You got the orb.
So
I
good
thought
to
you
see
were
your
running
face.
your balls in front of me. Like, why you got to rub your balls in front of
Beautiful.
me?
That's the Aaron Colt orb. Did you not see the Feral Cheryl short that she did? It was
I haven't seen
hilarious.
I've been a little busy today.
I know you have.
There's a little
but, like,
echo.
Definitely.
I'm trying to say, make it work. Do you hear me now, by the way?
We can hear you. There's
It's
just an
as if
echo.
you have a StreamYard,
I know
or
why.
not
I know why.
StreamYard, but a YouTube
I
going.
would like some pizza about now.
There we go. Is it better now, perhaps?
Yep.
Oh, you
Yes.
have a beautiful accent. I love it.
Love
Keep
it.
talking to me. I might
know.
even switch teams.
Read us the phone
Nope.
book, Nico.
ASMR.
Well, thing is, I used to do community radio stuff in the 80s, and by some weird reason, I kept getting phone calls after the show, always to the studio. Boys and girls and women who wanted to discuss music and stuff. I don't know
Well,
why.
we could talk about whatever you want. Let's pop someone on here. If you have a particular question
I'm
for
gonna
any
work
of
on
us.
my little situation here.
What's
But
wrong with
I
your
have
situation?
Yeah.
The situation of my iPad not being high enough for anything.
Hey, Nico and Nico.
Yep.
Nico and Nico.
Hi.
Yeah,
I think,
We finally
I think
meet.
there is some Swedish.
Yeah, it was
I had
about
to meet you.
Always
See,
a
we
pleasure.
all it's the beautiful voices, and it's literally, I look forward to seeing each and every one of your names and Nico, like your songs, and sometimes I'll be honest, Nico. Well, both of you are Nico, so we'll just go DJ. There are some times that
Yeah.
like I'll be having an off day, and all of a sudden I'll get a message in Discord from DJ, and it'll be just, how's it going? Or like, hey, this is what I saw and it reminded me of you, and it instantly brightens my day. So I want to say thank you, because sometimes
Like
it's not that
when,
easy.
like whenever you talk about boost matches, now you know what I mean with them.
Yeah.
Here,
That's
just
all
trying to
I'm
find
saying.
something to put my phone on.
Yeah, and
Is this
sometimes
Is this
I
better?
will.
Is this
Sometimes
better
I
for
actually
guys?
go in and listen to DJ Nico's stuff.
Right?
Has anybody been in his radio channel?
I haven't, but I needed to go. And
Not
Well,
yet.
right
get
now
in
I'm
there.
playing soft romantic songs in the stream right now. So
Oh, well, that sounds really
Nice.
good. That sounds
We
really
all
good
like
to
the
me.
soft romantic. I'm a softie at heart.
well, it's Aretha Franklin and George Michael. I know you were waiting
Ooh.
for me right
Oh my
now.
God!
Ooh.
Next up
Nice.
will be
Sweet.
Ooh.
Dust in the Wind.
That's a Bound Chicka Wow Wow song.
Oh yeah.
George Michael. Let us
Let's
all
see
just
here. Here
let's
it
just
is.
Yes.
all have a moment of silence for George Michael.
R.I.P.
Okay.
George Michael.
Let's see if I can get it to work. There you see my studio.
Woo!
We'd rather
That's
see
a
your
little
face.
advanced. I'm like, man,
Ooh. Neat.
I'm using a program called SAM, or Spatial Audio Broadcast, something like that.
Oh, okay.
That's
It's,
Also,
neat.
feel free to put your link to your DJ
yeah,
set.
put any links. You put links, we'll repost it. If you guys have channels, Nico, any one
Yeah.
of you, if you have channels that you're starting and you want to say, hey, what's going on? You want to explain
Mhm.
anything? Explain away.
Yeah.
actually, I
You
do
have the
have
floor.
my channel info on my YouTube page info, I think, when I think about it. Yeah, I posted. I have well, reason I have this stream on is basically because I long story short.
Hi guys.
Hey, Corn.
Hey,
I
Hi.
did
Welcome
community
in.
radio in the 80s, and I missed doing that when I moved from Stockholm. And then about 10 years ago, a very good friend of mine in England, his name is Lazy B. If you look him up on Twitch, you'll find if you like a beautiful voice and a nice personality, he's the guy to go to. So Lazy B, look him up. Anyway, so I got the tip about some people DJing on something called Second Life. And I showed Mandy the picture of it. She thought, oh, you're
Yeah.
playing The Sims. Nope, it was Second Life. So it looks similar to The
Oh,
Sims, but
goodness.
it's more free. So anyways, from there, there was, how do I DJ that? Well, get to use the software and then some streaming service. So I thought it was easy
My
to
twin!
well, hey, Indigo, welcome.
I'm meeting so many people.
Right?
Yeah.
You get to meet lots of people. I'm Liz. Hopefully everybody
Oh,
knows
Liz?
me.
No, I do know you. I'm in your chat. I've been in your chats. And on one of my first Chicago trips, I wore a Pokemon like hat that you could squeeze and it moved that I just had at home. Let me see if
You mean the same one that Liz has?
Yes, it was exactly that hat. But listen, I'm walking along and I was
That's
lost.
such a good ad.
And before I so I'm walking around Chicago and before I know it, it's off my head and I don't know where. But then I was lost. So when I turn around and on my way back, I saw some dude wearing it and I'm like, you know what? Maybe it was meant to be. So you'll have to check out that video and see.
Absolutely.
One
Ooh,
of my
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Gotta love Deadpool.
And
This
then
is for Mandy.
Awesome.
I've done
Yeah.
Go Rex.
I cannot wait for the new Deadpool Wolverine
neither.
movie. That's gonna
Me
be so
too.
good.
Right?
Hugh
We
Jackman,
should
excuse
all
me,
like
yeah.
we should do a movie review once it comes out, because let's be honest.
Oh my God.
Terry, you're never late. Whatever time you get here is the time you're meant to be here. That goes for everyone. Because you know what?
By the way, here's something for Liz. You should wear this sign. Let's see if I can make you see it.
In my defense, I was left where?
Unsupervised.
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 that says that.
Now, what
That's
were you saying,
amazing.
Lauren?
I have a shirt that says that.
That's funny.
It's really cool.
So Indigo, Nico, Corn. You know,
Hi.
here's a question for everyone. What makes you like? I know what makes me hate Scientology, and a lot of times
Mhm.
it's the stuff that we've been through, the stuff that we've experienced. So, what has you guys stand so tall with us?
Who wants? Let's start with corn.
Okay, she got her. We're doing hands up.
No, stop.
Yeah. No, start with corn. Let's just go like
Lauren, whenever you're
around.
ready.
Okay, so I was a JW child. I've actually spoken with Jenny on Cults and Atheists about that. So
Okay.
if you want to hear more of that, I guess I think being raised a child of Jehovah's Witnesses or something like that. But so honestly, but I'm not sure that I made that connection that was where the passion came from for this. But I was just studying cults in general because I wanted to understand mine better. And then that led to Mormonism and then Scientology. And then I had foot surgery. So I was home for like 2.5 months. So I went from being a lurker to being a chatter. And then
Nice.
Scientology was opening and it's like 2 hours from me. And so I have slowly come out of my comfort zone, which I'm sure that if I watched, I don't like to watch myself, but if I did, I would
BRB.
that I went
Okay.
to, now standing out in the street playing peekaboo with a honk sign, trying to get people to honk at me. So
I love that sign. The sign that says honk if Scientology's a cult.
Yep.
Literally, when people honk, I'm like, woo woo.
we got a
Yeah.
lot of yes. So
Wait,
So
Lauren,
anyhow,
did you come to Chicago recently?
What's that?
Did you come to Chicago recently?
Yeah, I was there yesterday.
Oh, yesterday? Okay. I was down a couple times for the protest. I don't know if I met you in person.
No, that's too bad. Yeah,
I don't think I made it down then. Okay.
Saturday and Sunday.
See, there you go.
And I was there for Boob Gate.
Boobgate.
Nice.
I am one
You
of
said
It's all
gay.
about those terrible titties, guys. It's terrible titties.
It was
That
my
should be
first-
merch.
And listen, I didn't know I was going to be doing this today, but I guess I brought them. It's Boob Gate.
You brought the girls just in case.
I didn't know I was going to be hopping on here.
Oh, when boobs attack.
When boobs attack. Yeah. So we've been wearing.
Yeah, I've had to
costumes.
kind of.
I've got. That she uses her.
I would, but hold on, we go. Boulder, boulder. Hold on.
Boob smash. Boob smash the
Boob
light.
smash. Oh,
Boob smash.
Is
Yeah.
someone gonna boob smash? Oh. She chose the best time to come in.
You're like,
I did smash the like button.
You're gonna knock your iPad right into the next room.
I don't have I don't have a bra on, so I can do that.
Oh,
That's okay.
Oh,
we're demonetized
this-
I'm
anyway.
at home.
Yeah, we're-
I
yeah,
don't
we're
care.
totally
I don't have a
demonetized.
bra
It's fine.
on.
I don't know what I've been told. Boobies
My
make
hair
me
is
lose
long.
control. Oops.
Me too.
Who wants to go next? Nico or Nico?
Ladies
Nico
first.
girl.
sure.
Okay.
I can go. So I got interested in all of this like last summer. I've kind of heard of Scientology on and off over the years, through South Park and Tom Cruise jumping on the couch, etc.
Yeah.
I just always thought it was
that was
weird.
interesting.
But since I started following Erin in the summer, and then Reese when she started her channel, and then I started learning more and more disturbing things. And that's what really drove me, because my mom was a SA child survivor from her parents,
Oh, God.
and things are pretty
Wow.
awful. And she turned to drugs, and she was an addict. So, I've gone through a lot of stuff. And then I had a 13-year-long relationship with a narcissist. I have 3 wonderful kids now, and I've been out for about
Those are
5
fun,
years,
though.
almost
Those
6.
are so fun.
So I'm, yeah.
You
And so
relate
just the more I
on the
learned, the more I
emotional
was
abuse level.
angry about this and wanted to help in whatever way I could.
You know what,
And
Nico?
so-
I find that trauma in any way, shape, or form brings us all together.
Yeah.
Mhm,
I have trauma.
absolutely.
I have
There's so many
trauma
similarities.
from like different things. And
Yep.
Liz has Scientology trauma, and Mandy has trauma, and we all have trauma from somewhere.
Mhm.
And that's why we're all so supportive of each other and interested
Exactly.
in bringing this thing down, because we're tired of the BS. You know, we want
Mhm.
we all want it to go away. So
100%.
My therapist told me once, and this might be overreaching or whatever else, but my therapist told me once that the reason a lot of people connect with us is because they couldn't fight their abuser in a moment that they felt weak.
yeah,
And so it's almost like that commonality of being
Yeah.
unable to fight their abuser when you were there. But now
Mhm.
you're not alone. You're standing arm in arm with hundreds and thousands of people. And it's standing up for saying, no, like this is just not going to happen. And so it almost gives you bravery, because it's like in those moments that you were
Mhm.
being knocked down, you might not have been able to stand up. Because I know I sure as hell wasn't able to stand up. I just kept taking it and kept taking it and kept taking it.
Mhm.
And then before you know it, you're, covered in scars. But some are emotional,
Yep.
some are not.
Exactly.
Some are
yeah,
very visual.
Yep.
exactly.
So
But the
Absolutely.
worst scars are those in the soul because they don't show and they are very hard to heal also.
Exactly.
All right.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's true.
I
Does
love Corn's patio.
DJ Nico want to go next?
I can.
Oh yeah, sorry. I just want to plug my channel. I just started it. I have
Yeah.
like a couple shorts and one little video out. It's the same as my name, at Nico Yeg Squirrel. I
Okay,
just posted
put
one
it in
yesterday.
Put it in the comments for sure.
Okay, is
The
it the
full
chat or the
link.
comments thing?
In the chat.
Yeah, see where
Put
it's
it in the-
see where on
In
the
the
very
chat.
bottom you can put it there,
Yeah.
or you might have to type it on your phone.
Yeah.
If it doesn't let you.
I can also try and pull that up real quick too.
Mandy can probably put that up in a heartbeat. Mandy's got
Do I
skills
have-
like that. Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. And we are streaming from Mandy's channel.
I don't think I have the URL.
Well, it's usually
Oh,
if it's a YouTube
Who did
channel.
we lose?
Who'd we lose?
Indigo.
Wait a minute.
We
We
lost
just lost
Indigo.
No,
No,
she's
Indigo.
No,
Okay.
Indigo's still there.
It
No.
was
Nico.
Nico.
Squirrel.
Let's
we
get her back.
lost DJ or Nico.
Yeah, not DJ, but Nico.
Yeah, not
It's
DJ,
weird.
but Nico. I apologize.
Well,
Him, this double
Well, hopefully
Nico thing.
she'll come back up because she might
Yeah,
have
'cause-
accidentally hit a button.
So
I
I
was
was
trying to.
out to the grocery store, but then my husband's power washing and my jacket was laying there and he power washed on my jacket. So it's in the dryer. So I had some time.
Nice.
There you go. Hey, I love that.
that's clean
everything
fun.
happens for a reason.
He said, I washed your jacket for you.
I don't know if I would have been very excited if Carrie suddenly said, "Hey, I washed your jacket."
I know.
I might cry.
Yeah.
Come on.
I
get
think
back
she
now,
might be
Nico.
having a
Come
hard
on.
time. I think she's having a hard time connecting.
Oh,
Oh,
there it
there
goes.
she is.
Yeah.
Oh, I kicked myself out for the first time. Yay.
You savaged
Oh,
yourself.
welcome back.
You
Aw.
savage. You pulled a savage.
Girl, be nice to yourself.
You pulled a
Beware the
savage.
back
You don't gotta
button
do
on your
that. You don't
phone.
gotta boot yourself. That's almost like blocking yourself. You don't gotta do
You know
that.
what, Liz? I'm gonna come through the screen and bust you up. The more you savage this and savage that.
Yeah, there is a link. If everybody wants to join, anybody wants to come in and say hello, anyone wants to show their channel off. That's what friends do. I don't have a huge platform, but the least
Hopping
to
in.
do is be everyone's
Close
friend.
the door, please. Thank you.
Well, I didn't know any of my doors were open, but I'll go close them.
I was talking to my roommate. Sorry.
No reason to be sorry. Don't make me tell the long finger joke.
How dare you live with somebody else and have to communicate with them like a human being?
Yeah, I know.
Just kidding.
Right?
That was a joke. That was a joke. That might have come
I
off a
know.
little.
No, I know.
I
But
have a very dry sense of humor, and I realized when I was saying it that it sounded way more like harsh than I meant it to come out.
I feel you.
That's the story of my life.
I'm sarcastic.
Nice. If
by
anybody
nature.
does have channels though that wants to just get a little shout out, we already got one that posted it. Saul is in here. I don't know why Saul's not clicking the link.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Peer
So
peer
this is
pressure.
for. I'm
Okay.
probably gonna butcher it. Whose name is
Okay.
this?
DJ Nico needs to go next.
Okay, yeah, but whose name is this?
That is, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I didn't put that in. Is that?
I know it. They did. It was their channel. That's
What
all.
But
Okay.
Mandy has Nico Squirrel's channel
Yeah,
up.
I put Nico Squirrels up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That might
So-
be like
Thank you.
the
Is that what that
one
is?
that's weird.
There it is. There it is. There's Nico Squirrel's channel.
Perfect. If you have not
Alright,
yet
guys,
subscribed, show some
so-
love.
Likey and subscribe.
Yes.
Thank you.
We love here, and we love having community. So we want to help everybody out.
Love is love.
Yes, because honestly, I know what it's like not to have a community. You know, when you think that you have all these friends, and then the instant you go on decks, like these friends are gone.
So I'm a
So
reluctant channel maker, but I did end up making one since I spent so much time going to Chicago. So at first I was just going and just to protest and like hold signs and help out with whoever was streaming. But the more we saw that having an extra camera angle is good,
Yeah.
encouraged that might be a good idea. So I can say my channel name because of course anybody I don't care so much about growing my channel, I guess is what I want to say, but the information is there. And so if you want to watch a cop pour water, a police officer pour water on my chalk art Saturday, go check it out.
So the
Oh, I think I saw that.
Oh, it's horrible. Dazed but still confused. Kind of a shout out to Doug Kramer's channel, Dazed but not confused, because I thought his content was awesome. And
Yeah, it was.
Zeppelin.
100%.
So, Dazed but confused just kind of fit. But
Led Zeppelin is also my number one.
Oh, yeah.
So,
But so
yeah.
still confused here. But yeah, he came in as soon as he showed up. He started picking up Never and Nana's posters that were down with rocks. We used rocks, tiny stones, so that it could be a weapon, and it wasn't taped, so it wasn't fixed down. But he started literally picking them up straight from his car.
okay.
And then he looks at me and says, "You're not allowed to chalk." Tells me he's going to go in and get a bucket. Does that. And so, yeah, I yelled shame at him pretty loud.
Good. This is a
Shame.
shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
I
My
put,
brother
Shame.
told me.
What about you?
I put clips. So, yeah.
Okay, we
I
gotta
love
keep
it.
going. I was pointing to DJ Nico, so he hasn't answered yet.
Poet. Nice to meet you.
You mean I can't escape now?
You can't
Nope, you
escape.
cannot escape.
Well,
We took your passport and you have to stay with us forever.
Oh my
There you go.
God.
You just signed a billion years.
Whoa.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Wait, aren't we all in the cult of Aaron?
Well, I'm always cultivated.
I haven't gotten my robe yet.
I'm not
so,
old enough for that yet. Just kidding.
Yeah.
All right, so what got you into doing this?
I consider.
Oh, long story short,
I consider
think
myself-
I've done it all life. Oh, hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
And welcome, Brian.
Okay, DJ.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I think my first
No, go ahead.
brush with Scientology was in my teens. My mother dated a guy for a while who has escaped from the Sea Org in Copenhagen. And he actually gave me an astronomy book because he had tried to figure out where that planet was supposed to have been. So I got this really big astronomy book. I still have it. Anyway, he told me some scary stories about it. And well, I've always been doing lots of volunteer work when I was younger. Hey, Mummers.
Hey.
And I also, well, I watched the more recent was, if I jump through time, I've always cared and been very emphatic about those who can't defend themselves. Even got me into some hot water at work some years ago, but it's all cleared up, and that boss got some really bad publicity on his behalf. Anyway, so I watched Going Clear, the aftermath, and then I started to follow. I think it was that Johnny Depp and Amber Heard
Yeah.
trial, and somewhere there, Popcorn Planet and some of the others, and then somehow I stumbled upon Aaron's, and I really liked the way he is supporting and nurturing people. I mean, that there's a guy who really has taken to his heart how to support and want to share the limelight with people. I mean, this is not a one-man show. This is not a us versus them in a sense. Okay, we want them caught inside the cults to come out to us. Yes, we do, but it's not like it's not a conflict. This is more like we're trying to save people that are in the sea and the sharks are circling them. It's more that feeling I have. We try to help people. We try to support people, and that kind of ring true to me also. And well, right now, while I'm unemployed, I even have more time to put my interest in psychology and human behavior to use.
Nice.
And I've done some writing some stuff on Liz's Discord also, where I shared some thoughts and ideas, and I'll do more. And this is the first real live I'm doing actually with you all guys, because I've been practicing.
Welcome to showbiz.
So
Spirit
Sinful
fingers.
Good, who's also on the Discord, or Hell No, as she is also known, has helped me and taught me a lot about the StreamYard. Also, Mandy Summer and Doctor Who has taught me a lot about moderating. So I'm simply trying to be a part of this movement and support wherever I can. And also, me and Oh Hell No thought it was fun. We started to discuss best ways of really reaching people, and how and what ways to really make it work more efficiently. And one was music and humor, and making people aware. So the more we can make people laugh at those in power and those that abusing others, the less they are in power. And also, just like writing these parody songs, I may have a warped sense of humor sometimes, but then again, we are all unique persons. But
Yeah,
the idea is still, I mean, it's one thing if you shout things at those in a Sea Org, but if you use a melody or something, then that melody will kind of carry that song like a little, well, seed
I
into
think
the mind.
art in general is really powerful in protest.
Oh, yes. And also, it's a great way to feel creative. And I see a question there, May the Force. Yes, I understand. Jag förstår norsk. I'm born in Finland, but I've grown up in Sweden, so I speak Swedish, Finnish, and English fluently. I understand Danish and Norwegian, most of it. There are always some odd words. And then I do, if you drop me in France, I can survive. I've studied 5 years of French. To me, music is like, music and languages are similar to me, so I like it. Anyway, if you want to know more, ask more. Music and languages are similar to me.
Absolutely. So now we have who is next on the why.
Well, it was supposed to be Indigo.
Oh, I'm still here.
Hi, Dip Me and Glitter. Welcome in.
Glitter.
I know.
Oh,
Dip Me
hi,
and Glitter. We get to be face to
So
face.
nice to meet you.
Hi,
It's
Brian.
nice to meet you. She's a super
Good
mom.
day, sir. Good day, sir.
And-
to the poet.
Okay, for those who are just joining us, we're asking our community an important question. What got you into protesting Scientology? And we're doing like a random, not really a round robin. We're doing a random robin.
We're doing a roundhouse, guys.
And
if you
Indigo
also
is
have a
next.
channel
Liz
and
was
you want to
born in.
plug your channel, if you know, I know some of us, hit Natalie up. Don't forget, the Cultology twins. Don't forget MX Mandy. Everyone has this channel, and we also want a way to share the love. Like, we're a giant family, so if we're going to be a giant family, let's do that and help each other out. And if you have not yet subscribed,
Care Bears. Pew
Care
pew.
Bear
Care Bear
stare.
stare.
Stare Bear.
So
I
we,
can't believe I never knew about
Mandy
that.
didn't know anything about that, and after you left, Liz, we showed Mandy the Care Bear stare in video.
It kind of
And
reminds me
she
of
lost.
like
She lost it. She was like, "Oh my god, it's so
I-
weird."
it kind of reminded me of like Captain Planet or something, where you're like, our rings combined, we are Captain Planet.
Yes,
It's
Corn.
just a line of bears with different things on their chest, and the one with the heart.
You have your own merch.
Care Bear stare, and then
Hold on.
rainbows everywhere.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on. Go. No. Like everybody's talking at once, and I
I'm
couldn't hear you, Corn.
Hard to tell. Let her finish first, please. I don't.
Summer doesn't need to finish though, because she just goes off in tangents.
I don't want to watch Summer finish. We're close, but we're not that close. You know, she's the dear friend. I don't want to know how. No.
Got to keep it in the
Where'd
front.
she go?
Maybe
Who,
She
where?
gave up.
Well,
She
I-
She
died.
fell off the chair.
She died.
she felt-
There's no dying in baseball.
She's hiding.
So Liz,
Don't make me put some lipstick lesbian music on.
Oh my
That
gosh.
was when you rub Aaron's
Off
head.
screen.
He blushes.
Some Melissa Etheridge up in here.
Yeah,
so
come
let's
to
finish
my
this.
window.
So let's. Oh, I keep forgetting that I'm mirrored. Let's go down here to Indigo.
All right, Indigo, fill us in.
Hi. Well, okay, so I am obsessed with cults. So I
Okay.
was watching a ton of other cult channels, and at the time I was in an abusive relationship, and I was like, I am not a Mormon, but I relate to what they're saying, or like I'm not a Scientologist, but I understand what this gaslighting thing is called.
It's called
Um,
being in a one-to-one cult. It's a
Yeah.
one-on-one cult. Yeah.
And so then then I started reading a ton of books by ex-Scientologists, and then I realized that some of them were on YouTube.
Mhm.
So then I just started going like channel to channel, basically, listening to
Down the
people's
rabbit hole.
stories, and it was like, okay, all these people don't even know each other, or like I think someone was saying like, oh, I was in this org with this person at the same time, but I don't remember seeing them there, or I don't remember interacting with them
Because we
at
weren't allowed
all.
to.
Well, yeah, you weren't allowed to, but you were saying the exact same thing on all your separate channels. And I was like, okay, obviously this isn't like what Scientology would be like, is, oh, they all collaborated to say the same story. And I'm like, they can't though, because you isolate them.
Yeah.
So then it started getting me mad, and then I learned about that stupid camp they sent like Jenna and them to.
Oh, okay. So you're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about the
Summer
cadet
camp.
org.
The cadet org, and like, because at the same time I was watching Paris Hilton talk about how she was such
Yeah.
a provo, and
Yep.
I'm thinking, what kind of fucked up person does that to their child? Like, sends
truly
them to
messed up
provo,
one, and even rich
or
people do it.
yeah, no, yeah. And so I
Paris
was like,
Hilton.
Yeah.
oh, not just her, but like her, a bunch of other famous kids
Oh,
were
yeah.
sent to like provo type schools. Even Dr. Phil's show worked with
Mhm.
organizations like that.
Mhm.
So then I started getting
With the
mad about
ranch.
getting mad about that. And then I was like, oh wait, Scientology is way closer. Like, they have an org in my city. Like, I could actually F them up.
There you go.
And I got into
Ruin
it.
their whole
yeah.
week.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Exactly.
be diving into the troubled teen
I'm so
industry on my
suppressive.
channel.
It's just because I'm so suppressive and, empathetic.
too.
That I figured,
I'm
like,
so
okay,
suppressive. I want to
suppressive.
suppress everybody.
man,
I'm gonna hold them all down.
right? Yeah,
That's
same.
Laura's new song, and I love
With
it.
my stick arms, with my noodle arms.
Yeah.
Okay, my wrists look like a child's wrists. So
No, you just have small
That's not
bone
fair.
structure. That's called
I got
Mandy,
small
I
bone.
swear to God, we're twins. I said we're twins.
I know.
Okay,
I have
I got
wide
I got
palms.
my hair lightened, but it's actually way closer to your hair color too.
We got the same ear.
No, but we do. And then I got mad at their whole like medical bullshit that they put Lisa McPherson through. Like, the more and more you dig, the worse and worse it gets. Like, it's just, yeah, like, how could you not be angry about it?
I think that's why it also feels like for people like us who research different cults, it's maddening because there's so many of them and you cannot help everybody.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel like
because there has to come that line between, you know, helping each person or helping, you know,
but in
the
a way,
people that want to walk away. You just
in general, if you raise cult awareness in general, I believe that that kind of information is powerful for people to have so that they can recognize it in all forms, since there are so many.
But because a lot of cults also stem off of religion, you have all like the religious protections bullshit. And, you know, we also have like, oh, we can't tell parents how to parent or anything. And so I feel like there's like this bubble wrapped around religion / cults, and nobody wants to like actually touch it.
It's
like
really
they're afraid to go against it.
It's really interesting though, because by definition, if you're considered a religious organization, the government has a lot more power to audit you. It's when you get called a church. They differentiate between religious organization and church.
Yeah,
when
which
they
is
give
stupid.
tax exemption, which I'm like, okay, that's why they made such a big deal out of it in Scientology. It's like they get protections towards auditing and stuff because they're called a church. So if we can prove they're not a church and get them declassified into a religious organization and get their tax exemption taken away, that would be like a huge hit against them.
That really boggles my mind because it's kind of the same thing. Religion and church kind of go to.
They do, but I think the difference is
flames on the side of my face.
Yeah, it's like it also, you can prove to keep your tax exemption, you have to not use your organization's money for an individual and or benefiting your shareholders. And we all know where David Miscavige's Escalades come from.
Perfect.
So we can prove, you know what I mean? So it's like there are ways to use the definition against them. It's just getting the
technically churches aren't supposed to charge, but then there's some churches or religions
that charge like 15% and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, they'll say like they like heavily suggest like it's kind of like they harass you to give up portions of your check. Like I used to get like called out by my church members for not putting anything in the pot, and I'm like, do you realize that I'm a teenager that doesn't really have much money?
Right.
Yeah.
Like what?
Wait, what?
And I
You
also
mean
am a
you're not
part
doing-
of the church. Like I
Wait,
do
Mandy,
so
you're
much
not
with
doing
it.
child labor to make money to give to the church? What? That's crazy.
Before I forget, I do want to make an announcement, and I believe Heather is still in the chat. So are a few of the other mods. So what I want to do is each of you pick one item, and I'm going to send it to you tomorrow. Each of the mods to say thank you.
Thank you, mods.
That's amazing.
So I think we should go down to Poet. Poet, what got you into doing all this?
Well, I started my channel kind of at the same. Well, let's go back here. 2
Okay,
years ago.
Poe, hold on. You
What?
get 5 minutes or less. You can't go on for an hour, baby. I love you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
An hour.
Oh, dude, we're doing times. We're doing
Don't
times
start
because we
from-
want to get as many people on here as possible.
Okay,
Summer, is that Miscavige minutes or ordinary?
And if
2015
anybody
going
wants
clear.
to go now that they've spoken, that would be fine because we then we can bring other people in.
Oh yeah, I can actually. My jacket's probably dry by now, so I can
Okay.
I can dip out.
It was so nice to see you,
Corn, it was so nice to meet you.
Corn.
Please
Yeah.
You know, put in your channel so people can subscribe.
Yeah, DJ put his in.
Can I hear Dip say hello so that I can hear who I talk to as my super mod?
Yes.
Hello, my favorite corn.
Oh, see, we're all mod family, and we would love to have both of you on Cultology for mod talk.
We'll
There you
have
go.
to do that.
Mod talk, okay?
More talk.
Know you.
Mod
Okay. I'll
talk.
see you guys
We'll
later.
have to do
Thank you.
mod talk.
Hey, talk to
Bye,
you later,
Corn.
Corn. It was great to meet you.
Bye, guys.
Oh, wait a minute. We just lost someone.
Oh, we lost
Yeah.
Indigo.
Indigo, why didn't you say bye?
I don't know. It was Indigo and Corn.
And corn.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just wondering if I could quickly share something before I go,
Yes.
Sure.
just on the
Do
camera.
it. Do it.
Please. I don't know if you can see it well. This is my personality test that I got my results back from
Oh
yesterday.
my
Look
God.
how screwed up I am. But they
You mean
also
him.
said, this is a random graph. It comes when they answer it randomly, either because they don't understand the questions or because some reason they do not care. But you know what? I went through it with her, and honestly, I did answer it honestly because I was curious to see.
That's hilarious.
Nice.
I'm like, yeah, I have
Nice.
clinical
I understand
depression. That lines up.
Is that Sophia? Is that
It
my
was
girl
nice
Alright.
to meet you.
Sophia?
Bye.
Well, Nico Squirrel, it was a pleasure meeting you. I will
Bye.
see you, and we'll see you
I'll
on
be
your
in the
channel.
chat. Yep.
There we go.
Sophia!
All right.
And we got a Sophia coming in.
We got a Sophia.
Hi,
But it's the-
Sophia.
But we have to hear from Brian, and then we got
Yep.
Dip Me and Glitter because we got.
Okay.
I got to hear the Dip Me and Glitter.
Just let me know when you want me to drop out. By the way, Liz, this is my power bank.
You have a power bank that's a Pokemon?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Where did you get a power
fancy.
bank that was a Pokemon?
You need to find one of those and send it to Liz.
When I can afford it, I will. I promise you. I have my contacts.
Well, you better get on the phone, boo boo. Because Liz would like die for that. She'd be like, I need to have.
Well, this one is from Chemo, and this one I just love. Every time I do my DJ sets, when I go live, this one goes on air.
Woo!
Great. I need a sign like that.
I
one
need
to
a
put
power
outside
bank
my
that looks
door.
like a Pokemon.
Pokeball, yes.
Yeah.
I have also ordered one of those laser hologram Pokeballs. Now, back to Brian.
Brian.
You're up, Brian.
You're not getting
Okay,
away.
okay.
And you know, Brian, you can't
Okay.
you can't plead the fifth. You have to plead the 420th.
Okay, so let
Okay.
Brian talk. Time for Brian.
Okay, so back in the 80s, I remember the commercials, with the exploding volcano and all that stuff. So never read any of Hubbard's work because it was like, no. So in 2015, I watched Going Clear.
Okay.
And then it was just, I just sat there just riveted to it, And then, of course, the Aftermath show and all that stuff. Well, 2 years ago, I had a nervous breakdown. So I decided to exile myself from the world for a while. And I started watching a lot of YouTube. And I ran into the Danny Masterson trial coverage on Andrew Gold. So that just led down to this rabbit hole. I started watching.
Yep.
Chris
Hole after
Shelton.
hole after hole. Oh, we're talking about
just-
a lot of holes.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris Shelton and Aaron, and then, Mark and Claire and Mike, all that stuff from back, like us old viewers go from back in the day, and then I started, at the same time I started my channel, and it just kind of just all flowed into there, and I started writing about it, and it's a couple other things that drew me to it was the fact that I'm a U.S. Navy veteran, and I can see all the stuff that Hubbard took from the Navy and put into the Sea Org and all that stuff, and just like with most people, the disconnection, the stories, it's just their one horrific story after another, and it's just my heart went out to all you guys. Your story, Liz, inspired me to write.
Good.
Yeah, you remember that poem I wrote about you?
Yeah, I remember. I remember
Yeah,
that poem because I got it.
That's why I'm here. Just and living out in the middle of nowhere, there's not much I can do per se, except like and subscribe and all that stuff. So I do what I can.
Liking and subscribing and also being there and just showing a little bit of love. Honestly, whether you're a mod showing the love or whether, because each and every one of you now can be interviewed by the Cultology twins.
Yeah,
or me.
Or Mandy.
Yep.
Because here's an announcement. I have a quick announcement, Liz. And I asked
if you tell me you're
Summer
quitting
this.
being my mod, that's not happening.
Don't.
Of course
break
not.
Up, don't bust up the surprise. Don't bust up the surprise.
I already gave you a surprise. You didn't even make a face.
No, Summer
I'm making a face.
Suggested me to do this. So I started a podcast a long time ago and I made a channel for it, but I've realized I think I'm going to bring that onto this channel and just make it a playlist. So it will be specifically recorded. It's not going to be live and edit it. And I just want to talk to people with stories, any traumatic story, any healing stories. It's called Healing Together. So I want to just be able to bring people into a normal conversation with things that people have gone through and how we can help support each other.
Yeah. I love that. Did someone drop?
Oh,
Nico. Okay.
Yeah.
I pulled him off the stage because he keeps pulling stuff
So
up.
yeah, if anybody has a story, it doesn't have to be traumatic. It could be any cool story that you have. I just want to talk to people. I want to talk to creative people. I'm going to start back the creative corner podcast as well. I just love talking to creative people. So if you do something cool, let me know.
Absolutely. All right. So next would be we have a Dip Me in Glitter, and then we have Sophia. I'm thrilled to finally put a face to Sophia.
And Sophia.
Oh.
So is it my turn?
It's your turn, Dip Me in Glitter.
It is your turn, Dip Me in Glitter.
So I fell down the rabbit hole. Somehow it popped into my rabbit hole. And I started watching, when Natalie first started, that was how I got in. And then I've been in with Natalie from the beginning. And then I started watching everybody. And I've always been in with, I don't want to say the underdog, but just, I don't know, just the people who are just, though, I don't want to say the underdog, just those kind of people, just the people who
they haven't gotten their fair share.
Oppressed people.
The people who need to fight, those kind of people. My big girl job, that's the kind of people I work with. And that's even when I was younger, I scrap with those kind of people. And that's been my life, is scrapping with those kind of people. And even from day one, that's who I am. I mean, how you see me, even how you see me when I'm modding, that's me in life as me is me. Dip Me in Glitter is me.
I love that because all your shoes are sparkly. Your phone case is sparkly, isn't it?
Yeah, actually. Wait, hang on. I always go the wrong way.
There you go. Sparkly pink.
If I could sparkle my car, I would. Although my hoodie says Goonies never say die. But
Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's right, because Goonies never say
Wow.
die. That is right.
Hey, you guys.
If I could totally put that on a shirt without being copyrighted, I would totally be at Goonies never say die.
but
How about SPs never say die?
Yeah, I would love to say that. Unfortunately, we have a.
But I mean, who I am is who I am. Like how I'm modding is who I am. And I fight for those kind of people. That's just
And we'll
me.
fight for you. I would fight for you. Mandy
Yeah.
fight for you. Summer, you've been seeing her boob smash. Like she knocked somebody the fuck out.
You know,
How you gonna get fired on your day off? It's Friday.
and I
Stealing boxes?
we have to fight because we have to fight.
Yeah.
Amen.
And that's just how it is.
Also, I think a lot of us are in this kind of advocacy work because we know what it's like to be alone and have to fight and
By
find our
ourselves.
own voices. Yeah.
I mean, in our own ways, we're doing this because we all have our own struggles. I mean, we didn't have to grow up in a cult, but we had to fight our own struggles. And that's why we all are fighting this fight because.
Yeah. We all have something that's keeping us in this fight. And now it's turned into family. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've been flashed by these ladies. Like, woo! See? Nothing. Nothing, Summer. Nothing.
I'm
Best
sorry.
joke ever.
I'm distracted because I have a whole bunch of people to come into my house and I didn't know about it until right after we went live. So I might have to exit myself from here.
That's okay, Summer. Sorry.
You don't have to. I'm going to say no. The barbecue is not happening. Be like, no. Summer's taking a break.
It's your roommate's
just walked in and
problem.
said, hey,
The barbecue
my
was
family's on
savaged.
their way, and they'll
Yeah,
want
the
me
barbecue
to
was
participate.
savaged.
Yeah, but this is the thing. They'll expect me to get up and do all the work that she should be doing because she can't do it anymore. And that's fair, but but they just love to yell at each other. It's the way they talk, and
You can't.
Hey,
'cause
it's
interviewable.
impolite to invite people and
They
not
weren't
inform the
invited.
person that is supposed to do the work.
They weren't invited. They just called and said we're on our way.
So kick them out.
They're not my
Just you
family.
fly, don't bother
They're
me.
my roommate's family. And then they're going to be like, well,
Tell
what
me
are
you're
you
good.
doing?
You're
Why are
busy.
you in your room?
You're busy.
You're
Just say you're
constipated.
busy.
You got diarrhea.
I am busy, but now I'm all stressed out about it.
Don't
I'm
be stressed
sorry,
out.
Summer.
Don't be stressed out.
Well, they like to fight. They like
Yeah,
to yell.
so then you like to be in your room constipated with diarrhea.
Liz
That's what I tell-
Ferris.
That's what I tell everybody to get out of stuff. You know how many times I've told people that? I'll be like, they want me to go to some party, and I'm so stressed out, and the idea of being out in public just scares the crap out of me. At times during COVID, that's what it was really like. So I just flat out told people I've got diarrhea.
I didn't leave my house for 2 years. Are you kidding? Yes, Selma, I am working. That is exactly what it's doing. This is being streamed to my channel and Mandy's channel as well as Liz's channel. So yes, technically I am working, and and I'm doing it for both of us right now because Heather is my girl, and she is not. And she's my girl. She's my twin. Okay, and she's right here. I could see her in the chat. And she must be watching from our channel. I love you, Heather.
Yes, she is.
And she says, "Oh my God, Sophia, can you read me books to fall asleep every night, please and thank you?"
Oh,
because your voice is fantastic.
My voice
But I
is
knew
hoarse
that was
as fuck right now.
Yeah,
At
well,
least I don't cough like I'm dying anymore.
Isn't it Sophia's turn to go?
Oh yeah, it's Sophia's turn. I have to dip out because I have to go make my people dinner.
Okay.
All right, but if you are not yet subscribed to Dip Me in Glitter, dip it in glitter and go subscribe.
And
Show
dip
some
me,
love.
email us at cultologytwins@gmail.com.
I
And
will.
we'll set up a little Marty.
will.
Okay?
Good.
Bye,
I look forward
guys.
to seeing that,
Bye,
Dickney.
babe.
Very soon. Thanks for having me on.
All right.
Thank
Have a
you,
good day.
Oh, thank
Brian.
you. All right,
All right.
Sophia.
Now we're a 4 square unless someone decides to come on in. We're a 4 square.
Well, technically, it started with pebbles on an eternal grave in my hometown village. Because,
In
as
Deutschland?
people can hear, I'm
In
from
Deutschland?
Germany.
Yes.
And we had
I'm
this
half German, so I really want to hear your
Yeah.
accent. Like I really want to hear it.
And we
Well,
Then
had
stop
this
talking, Summer.
All right.
Jewish
yes.
family in the village
Yeah.
that was accepted, that was protected, and they even hit one of the sons that wasn't deported. But one of the sons was executed, and his mother died 2 weeks later of a heart failure. And
What?
they had this eternal grave, and I just asked my grandma, why does this grave have pebbles on it?
Yeah.
And she told me the story. And then you have German history and German Enlightenment and all of that stuff that comes with history lessons. And most of my grandparents talked about that time in the Nazi era. So the
Yeah.
idea of how does indoctrination work always was fascinating to me, because
Indeed.
you know these people that did this stuff, and
Yeah.
you know them as good humans, but somehow they ended up killing people.
Yeah.
So when Scientology started whining again in Germany about Germany not letting them do their thing in my teen years, I looked more into them, because, I mean, beyond the couch jumping and crap like that, they're kind of the super version of cults and coercive systems.
Oh yeah.
Because you're like, I recognize way too much of German history in there.
Yeah. The
Between
regime is really hard to forget. The commonality.
between the Stasi and the Nazi era and other stuff. And then you see the religious aspect in there of the blind faith.
Yeah.
So, and the, like, youth
It's
camps.
just making sense to you.
So, in a way, it started as a research thing because I'm a bit of a history buff. And his Scientology is just an example of how essentially all of the crap comes together. They do. They're like everything on steroids. So
they're sort of like the Reich.
Yeah.
And
yes.
In a way.
With the different
blind
layers
loyalty.
from
blind devotion, blind loyalty.
Well,
You don't like
originally
it, will kill you.
during a lot of that time period, it was death. It was blind loyalty or death.
Or death, yes.
Yeah. Unless you were in a region where they couldn't do much, there wasn't much you can do. And I mean, one of the things I always loved about it was I kind of had a niche with resiliency corners in the family and the villages I'm from. Like, there was this Cardinal von Galen that had speeches against Hitler.
Yeah.
And in our village, they gave the speeches to others in front of the SS. Because there was nothing they could do. They couldn't just kill the whole fucking village.
No. I mean, they could have, and they were capable of it.
In a lot of situations, they tried.
I thought they did.
Well,
But
no,
they
they
gotten
killed
away with
they
it.
killed as many Jews as they could.
Yeah.
If you were
So-
Jewish, you were dead. If they could,
Or you
unless-
were
or you were
hiding them. helping.
Or you were hiding, or you were in a concentration camp waiting to die because they were going to work you until you were no longer useful, and then they were going to kill you.
Netflix, I think, does have a really good updated documentary on how all of that like really started. And there was some stuff that I didn't realize, like how they just like dropped in on Poland and like just wiped everybody out.
Pulled everybody out of their houses.
Yeah.
People were swallowing their jewelry. They were packing up all their precious goods, and then they would just grab the luggage and just toss it. The Holocaust Museum in Washington D.C. is excellent.
Yeah, that is a good one.
The
Go
thing
ahead,
that,
Sophia.
What I wanted to
I
tell you,
found interesting
Sophia,
about that aspect is not just how do these cults operate, but how do we stop them?
Yeah.
Because
by taking them back to the beginning of why it started and where it went wrong.
Yeah, because you had people, you had a whole village coming together to bury a Jew, to hide a Jew, to help the Jewish family, protect them from the Nazis, and they couldn't do anything. They had the whole
and
power of the state.
that was in Germany, that was in France, that was in Austria, that was
and
in
they couldn't
Poland.
do anything about it. They had to stand by it, they had to watch it, and they had to swallow it.
Yeah.
And that's the point where if people come together, if people care, if people put effort into it, they don't gain the power in the first place.
Yeah,
And
they won't gain it in the first place.
True.
That's right. And so if we can stop something like that from ever happening again, then that's where we got our power from. Because we know what happens when people like this are in power.
We've seen the worst of the worst already.
And it could always get worse.
And it can
Being
always
honest,
get worse.
I learned that sentence as a kid. Oh, it's not bad. It could be worse.
Yeah, it could always be worse. That's true.
Yeah, in Germany, there's this mantra of never again.
Yeah, never again.
Yeah, where you
I've heard that.
Again.
We're gonna we're gonna prevent this from happening again, and we're gonna be preventative about it. And we get a lot of education and enlightenment in schools in all the subjects, not just history. We read books in German, in English, and all of it. We visit concentration camps and everything to see where it ends if you don't step in.
Yeah.
If you let it happen. If you say, yeah, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a stupid.
I wish our country would do something like that, but we're so like stubborn.
Hey, that doesn't mean that we won't. It just means we haven't yet.
Yeah, but we have to like keep fighting to teach these things in schools where like the Republicans are like, no, we just want to be in denial for fucking ever.
You can only deny for so long before too many eyes are on it. And guess how many eyes? Summer's got eyes, Mandy's got eyes, I've got eyes, Sophia, you've got eyes. We're all seeing it and we're standing together. I'm telling you, standing together is the best.
Either way. You might as well make it a little less uncomfortable by not letting it get bad.
Yeah.
And the other prevent you from having to tell your grandparents, no, you're bullshitting me because there was something you could have done. I understand why you didn't, but there was something you could have done.
Yeah. And I'd like to really speak to you about my heritage because I'm a Tottenhof. They changed it when they Tottenhof and a Kastner as a Kostner. So Kostner and Dodenhof are my German family names, but it was Kastner with a K-A, and it was Totenhof, Totenhoff. And I believe there was a General von Totenhof, and he was my relation, and he beat the Swedes in something or went to war. He was some kind of war hero. But this was way back. Our families got out of there way before World War II.
Yeah, like many families did.
Yeah, in the 1800s.
The other
I went
thing,
to Ellis Island and I found them on Ellis Island.
Nice.
I found
Yeah,
the Costner brothers because there were 3 of them. But I found them. I did not find my Dodenhoff relatives because I didn't know to look for Totenhoff. I wasn't aware in high school when I went there. So, but I did look
Yeah.
for my Costner.
You do know that there are heritage books for almost every noble family.
Well, I don't know if I'm a noble family or not, but
If it's fun,
Of course you're noble.
anything, it's a noble family, and there's a heritage book.
yeah, I need to get into that, but I'd like to speak to you more about it. So email me.
Oh, I smell an interview coming up. I smell an
So
interview.
email me at cultologystwins at gmail. And
let's just say there's about a little more than 400-year-old family foundation from my grandpa's side of the family.
Wow.
Because the noble person was the leader's personal doctor, and he decided to do the foundation to help old people, and it still exists, but that's where I know a lot of how you find noble heritage from.
Oh God, they're here.
Yeah, how indoctrination works is very interesting from like country to country, culture to culture, how groups will get you indoctrinated into things. And I always find that if you go back before, like even, for example, before like Hitler took reign, if you go back just a little further, they were already starting, like many different societies will start by like getting rid of research, book banning, stuff like that. Like we would be so much further along in our research on LGBTQ and trans issues if the research wasn't destroyed. Before Hitler took place, all of that research from a German doctor was totally wiped out.
Yeah, one of the key doctrines of Hitler was actually written by I think gay Jew?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And yet he went out and killed every Jew he could find. Okay, I'm going to exit myself for just a moment. I'm just gonna.
That's fine. I think
screen.
we should probably be wrapping it up. Sophia's the last guest.
Yeah, nobody else has popped in, so
true that.
And I have to eat food.
Yeah,
I have to go help build things.
And you got puppies.
I'm just seeing that my team is close to getting even in the relegation.
Nice.
Go Wrexham. Go Wrexham. But also go Munich.
So thank you, Sophia, for being here.
Yes, thank you so very much, Sophia.
I mean,
it was a pleasure getting to know everyone.
There's a lot of German resources on how to stop
Sophia, I would love to talk to you
systems.
more about this because I'm half German.
Oh yeah, we should definitely.
Could have we kind of had to do some research and figure that shit out.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I literally my DNA came back and it was like my father's family's all Irish and my whole mother's family was completely German on German.
Oh yeah,
Spaniard and Irish.
So I would love to speak to
Full
you more.
Molotov.
All right. I think I'll dip out too, so that way Liz can just close everything out by herself.
Yes.
All
thank
right,
you, Liz.
Sophia, everybody, if you want, I'll go ahead and pull you all out.
Okay.
And that was fun. That was fun. You know, I didn't get to tell as many jokes as I wanted to tell, but you know what? We told we got to meet some amazing people. And if you are not yet subscribed to them, please subscribe, subscribble, whatever word you want to use. And then, yes, we'll have to do this again. So that way we can meet each other. So we can actually, I say friends and family for a reason. And you know what? We'll have to do this again so we can meet more people and ask questions and, you know, learn that there's a power bank that is like a Pokeball. Like, but please don't forget to smash the like, hit subscribe, show some love, and we will close this how we normally close this. And I will see you all on, what was it? Is it the flippity dippity, the dippity flippity? It's one of those, but I will talk to you all later and I will race you to the comments.
So now you've got to dream love, dream love. Who do you want to be? Dream love, dream love. Who do you want to talk to when you're alone? You're alone. Who do you want to be when you leave this world? Bad days turn